So I felt like I wasn't given a chance to even be heard until recently. Stick to skating. This is complete ass. Fan for a long time. Hate to say it, but miss the old Lamont. This all got to your head. Don't go down with the trash YouTube rappers. We watch you for skating. Please stick with it. Try rapping without mumbling. I think that would sound better. My name is Lamont Holt. I'm a skateboarder that loves to make music. I first started skating about 13 years ago. It was like out at age 11 or 12. You know, my grandparents, we was going Christmas shopping, and they said you have one more gift you could get, just pick anything. I saw a skateboard, I grabbed it, and I had it for like a year. I didn't touch it. And one day I was just like, yo, I want to see how it feels to ride on a skateboard, because I used to play the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games all the time. And I hopped on the board, and as corny as it sounds, ever since then I just kept going. Yeah, so later down the line, after like 8 years or whatever, I just started, I was always filming, skating, and wanted to become a pro skater. Just wanted to make it happen with skating, wanted to travel, wanted to have fans, all that. So it started happening. All these videos started getting recognized, and I got sponsored by like Primitive, Element, Converse. I met a lot of different pro skaters that were fucking with me at the time, and the numbers just started going up. I'll start dropping street parts and get like a couple 100,000 views, but with skateboarding that was a lot, especially at that time. And then I'll just notice I'll be at the skate parks, people be asking for pictures. And that's when I knew like it was really happening. So I noticed the fans were coming in, just taking photos at skate parks, and the social media was going up, but the money wasn't there. So I'll get like a decent package. Like I'm talking about like, if you bought all that online, it'd probably be like $1,000 worth or a little more worth of product. Obviously for the company, it wasn't that much for them to just give it to me, but I was really selling it like I was selling drugs in the street. People were like lined up, like, yo, next time you get your package, I'm buying this much. I'm buying $300 worth. I'm doing this, and that. So it was really helping me pay my rent and eat a little bit, but it wasn't doing enough. I'm gonna start doing YouTube videos. And when I was doing YouTube videos, I was posting skating, blah, blah, blah. But that shit was boring. Nobody just wants to see skateboarding. It just wasn't me. I've always had a personality in my life. I've always been a dude who jokes around a lot. So I started adding that to my videos. I started doing skits. One of my videos, 10 type of skateboarders, it hit 1 million. And ever since then, people just been messing with those skits and loving them. So we just kept feeding off of that. Skating, doing vlogs. I had a little posse at the time. And they branched off and did their own thing with their YouTube channels, and they fed off of it. And that's what happened with that. Growing up, I grew up with my grandparents, my grandma, my grandpa, my little brother. So, my mom and dad, my pops is in prison, and my mom, she's not in my life. And my grandparents were always into music, especially my grandpa. And my older brother, who wasn't living with me, he started rapping. So I was chasing his dream as a skateboarder, and he was chasing his dream as a rapper. And we used to always talk about it. Talk about how we want to make this work. And one day he said, I'm not going to rap anymore. And when he told me that, it kind of hurt, because I felt so attached to his career, so attached to his dream, and I believed it so much. And I was like, why? Days went by, weeks went by. I started having like visions of me on stage. I know it sounds crazy, but I started having like these images, me on stage just performing, and I guess it was all the talking with him, talking about how he wants to be on stage and do this and that. Like I really felt that. So I started rapping. I started trying it. I'm talking about this is like 2011, before I graduated high school. And I was just messing around, joking around. You know, I wanted to be a pro skater. I wasn't taking it serious. And then once I graduated, I realized this is what I really wanted to do, was the music. I realized it's always been in my blood. It's just what I like to do. Because when my brother sent me back that first track, it felt cool. I felt the vibe from it. And ever since that, we just started attacking it.
Drop 4 pin on wrist is looking critical. Drop 4 pin on wrist is looking critical. Drop 4 pins, I ain't sleeping to my funeral.
The Glock keep keeping, just in case he gotta pop. Oh, hand second, cause the way. Middle of summer, my ice drip a lot. Red dot is shining your eye. Chicken pox, red balls, they all on my line. Pick a thought, elevate right to the sky. Tippy top niggas be faker than fake. Wish you watch soon as they hop in the whip. Give me top handcuffs, they all on my bitch. Lady cop think about wife in this dodge.
So again, you know, I grew a fan base through skateboarding, skits. Everything was revolved around skateboarding. So obviously I'm gonna have fans that are skateboarders. And they were really, really attached to what I showed them through these videos. They didn't really know how I grew up. They didn't know my life. They didn't know anything about that. They just knew what I was saying through the videos. And in reality, that was all acting. Obviously, because I was doing skits or whatever that was. I wasn't showing the bad in my life. So when I started doing music, you know, when you're doing music, you express yourself. I started expressing my life, you know, real shit that was happening. And when I started pinning that out, that's when we hit a big problem. You know, the fans just, they seemed like they couldn't accept the fact that I was doing music. I'm talking about, this is like years of going with people bashing me, telling me, stop rapping, stick to skateboarding. Don't rap anymore, stick to skating. And it would get to the point where people were even like commenting these things, and I would respond back and be like, yo, did you even check out the song? Like, I just started promoting this like 30 seconds ago and you already left a comment saying, stop, this sucks. And they would comment back like, no, should I check it out? So I felt like I wasn't given a chance to even be heard until recently. I'm gonna search it up right now. Dude, that's crazy. You type in my name now, it's Lamont Holt Quagmire. That pops up first before anything that's with skating. That's just, it's a little thing, but that's a big accomplishment for me. So Inglewood of Hollywood, we have 555 comments, right? First top comment, which has 231 likes on that comment. Lamont needs to stop smoking so much packs with that voice, head ass. Nice try though. I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm talking about my voice on the track. I don't smoke cigarettes. Stick to skating, 238 likes. This is complete ass, 250 likes. Try rapping without mumbling. I think that would sound better. I didn't mumble. I had high expectations. Not a good song. 75. I mean, that's a you know, that's an honest, you know, criticism right there. I'm not even bashing that. People left those hate comments, like a lot of them, but the songs did really good on Spotify. It's at over 100,000 plays now, which I'm really grateful for. But with the comments, you wouldn't think it would be at those numbers at the time. This is a joke, right? You know, it's a difference from, you know, if you don't like the song or whatever, cool. I'm not complaining about that. But when they say like stick to skating and it gets like all these likes, it's like, how you gonna dog somebody for trying to accomplish something they always wanted?
Either you're somebody or you're nobody.
Most of these bitch ass niggas ain't nobody's any fucking way, nigga.
You don't disrespect me, nigga.
Yeah. Punk ass nigga.
Aight, nigga.
Why you done switched up? Why you done light switch your niggas? How you go pull out the picture? Niggas is pussies, they all looking tick.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I was working on music as well as YouTube videos. I was skating every day. I had these sponsors, so I was really attacking the skate side towards it, and I was doing music like here and there. But when people ask me like, what do you really want to be? I will always say, I want to make it in this music. Like, I want to make music happen. I want to be a rapper. But I wasn't attacking it like that. I felt like, I guess you could say it was fear, my skate career at the time, and I felt like, yo, I've been working so hard for this, and I don't want it to damage that, and I wasn't attacking it like I should have. Recently, earlier this year, again, I've been doing music since 2012. 2018, the beginning of 2018, I realized YouTube isn't working out right now. YouTube was paying all my bills. I have a son. He's 2 years old now. He's paying all my bills. It was feeding my son. And then I don't know what happened with YouTube. Something with your income was cut down. You wasn't getting monetized. All this stuff was happening. So like, if you was dependent off of that AdSense money and you had all this overhead with bills, and when this happened, you kind of got screwed. And I was one of those dudes. And I was just trying so hard to continue doing what I was doing on YouTube, but it was forced now. I was really at a breaking point where I was stressed out, arguing with family, running out the house, really thinking to myself, like, yo, what the hell am I gonna do? But I've always ran to music. Like, I'll either go to the studio or I'll be around, some of my friends. Earlier this year, 2018, I told myself, if I want to make this music happen, I have to take it 100%. I got to put it number one. And I know it sounds easy, like, yeah, just take it number one. But nah, you guys got to understand, I had to sacrifice everything I worked for. So after that, we kept going. So I have the main niggas I work with is Swank, Swecko, my homie Juan. We do music together. So we have this crew called, I'll call it more, I guess you could just say movement. It's a symbol. It's 111. We got a pen or something? Nice. This right here. Can you see it? You good? This is the logo. It's called 111. Reason why it's called 111, I don't know the name of it, if it's angel number stuff, the science to numbers or whatever. People have beliefs. If you see certain numbers, they mean certain things. And what 111 means, see the number 111 is trying to remind you to stay positive with what you're thinking right now, with your thoughts. To be aware of your thoughts at this moment that you saw 111. Because something that's happening right now is the right thing that's supposed to be happening to get you towards your goals. If you're thinking fucked up, if you're all sideways with your thoughts, you can mess it up. And you can set yourself back. And I've been seeing that number for years now. I'm talking about crazy. Let me tell you how crazy it is seeing this number, 111. When my grandfather died and we had to move houses and stuff, the house that we were staying in was in between the streets, 111 Place and 111 Street. Okay, cool. It's no big deal thinking about that. Then I had to move from there. I'm on my own now. My grandma and my little brother, they living up north. We go to another apartment. The apartment number is 111. And I'm just thinking, looking back at it, every time that number popped up, I was moving forward. Good things were happening. So I decided to make a logo out of it, and that's this, the two stripes and a slant. Ironically, that's like the library logo for like SoundCloud and Spotify too. It means like music library, so that makes me even more happy. People who are a part of that is me, Swecko, Swank, and Juan. Now, if you get on the comments for Quagmire, it's the song that we dropped recently. It has 572 comments. Top comment, man, the whole team going to the freshman list next year. It's the year of the snowflake. Nah, for real, y'all gonna be on that list. Pretty much saying what next up. I got 59 likes. Now the comment, this song makes me wet, and so do the girls in the video. Cool, is a positive comment, you feel me? Giggity giggity goo, they're saying the lyrics. 200 likes. Lamont finally found a beat to fit his voice. So people are really messing with it. Maybe the song was better, whatever it is, but you don't see any comments saying stick to skating. People are asking about the next song, when Betty Boo dropping. The thing is, ever since we became a team, ever since we started aiming with this 111, people have been following it. And the fans are starting to understand this is what we're doing. And it's very exciting. So Quagmire is at like 150,000. It's at 151,000 plays. But see, this is the difference. When Inglewood Out Hollywood, I said earlier, it hit over 100,000 plays on Spotify. But the comments were really bad. So it could be 100,000 plays of people showing to their friends, like, what the hell is this? This Lamont rapping, what's going on? But with Quagmire, it's 150,000 plays with a lot of people loving it. Tons of story reposts, people just listening to it in the car, people recording their moms dance to it, people using it behind skate edits, and it's going. So now we finally have a direction, and this 111 thing we're doing, I feel like really explains it all. It's just going to end up getting so far that, I don't know, I probably won't believe it at the time, honestly. I mean, I have a long way to go, which I'm excited for, but one thing I could tell you right now is I really do feel like I accomplished something. I have a lot to do. I have a lot to accomplish to get to where I want to be. But if I had something to tell you guys for what I've accomplished right now, even though it's small, don't listen to anybody, no matter what they say. If it's negative words, don't listen to them. Honestly, even some positive words could be disguised, and it can hurt you. Just focus on what you know you want, chase it, and notice the signs, notice the progression. If you don't notice the progression, you're not living your goals, your dreams, because it's just a process. And one thing that I know from what I hear in interviews and this and that, people say enjoy the process, and that's one thing I'm going to do, is enjoy the process. So enjoy that shit. Enjoy the process, make it happen. Just chase your dreams, don't stop, and it will pop off, no matter what you're doing.